Characteristics of public corporations. State-owned. Public corporations are businesses owned by the government, and the government chooses the people who run the corporation. The government also decides the key policies of the business. Incorporated business. Government corporations have their own separate legal identity. Provides public services. The main objective of public corporations is to provide a public service, not to make a profit. Created by law. Created through an act of the Parliament, which specifies everything about the corporation. State-funded. Governments provide the needed capital for public corporations from taxes or by borrowing money. Public accountability. Produce annual reports to the minister in charge and are accountable to the taxpayers or the public. Although the public ownership of businesses has greatly decreased over the past few years, the public sector still provides a wide range of important services. Some reasons for the public ownership of businesses are to avoid wasteful duplication. Sometimes a natural monopoly exists, meaning it would be more efficient if only one business provides the service. It would be a waste of resources if there are more than one businesses supplying the same product. So if the service is offered by the public sector, it would be more efficient. Control of strategic industries. Most governments prefer to have control of industries that are strategically important to the nation's security, such as energy production and electricity lines. This would prevent businesses from other nations taking over the business. Saving jobs. Sometimes governments take over failing private businesses that employ a lot of people. It might be better if a losing business continues trading if it prevents mass and unemployment. Filling the gaps left by the private sector. If the private sector businesses do not provide enough goods to support the demand, then the public sector would provide the extra demand. For example, private sector schools will provide education for anyone willing to pay. But as education is a must for everyone, the public sector would provide education for free or for a small fee. Serve unprofitable regions. Private sector would not provide services to unprofitable regions, but public sector organizations would be willing to do so because profit is not their motive. Reasons against public ownership. Many people believe that businesses should not be owned by the public sector due to disadvantages, such as cost to government. Many public corporations face losses that have to be met by the taxpayers. Taxpayers often object to those financial responsibilities if the losses are big and frequent. Inefficiency. Due to the lack of competition, public corporations have low productivity and are inefficient. This makes them have a poor reliability and not as high quality as private sector businesses would be.